My best attacking game so far. I just played in tournament. I started with the bird. He played d5, knight f3, knight c6, e3, bishop g4, bishop b5, knight to f6, p3. Like, I want to fiend Keto my dark sword bishop to fight for the central dark squares. e6, bishop b2, bishop d6, d3, a6, take. Like, in the bird, whenever black attacks your bishop, you're supposed to take their knight. Knight b2, and he played bishop to b4. There's a rule saying you should not move the same piece twice in the opening. He just did. I played queen to e2. You'll see why in a second. He played c5, and I have two options here: castling short or long. If I castle short, then I'm likely to be able to play stuff like I'm likely to play the rook up here eventually, over here to try and attack him when he castles short. But if I castle long, I can play stuff like this and just launch your pawns forward. I castled long. I decided to castle long. He castled short then. Then I followed up by playing h3. And he played bishop back to h5. And oh, that's not a good move, because now g4 comes with tempo. And his bishop has to go back. And knight 95 is very powerful, because now I can push my pawns forward even more. Queen to d6, h4, and like the computer says c3 is better, but like why should I play c3 when I can just attack him? He played h6, like he thought he had to. And I simply took his bishop. Like, I considered this, but I didn't really like it because of this move. Yeah, that's why I just took his bishop, and then played g5. He took, and I took. Then he moved his knight to h5. And here I thought for a bit, and ultimately decided to sacrifice the rook. A brilliant move, because after he takes, I took back my queen, because like, I'm here, like if he plays a random move, g6 is game over. Like g6 is game over. And also rook h1 is also very powerful. So he must respond, because I have a checkmate threat. Rook to f5, he's pinning the pawn. And I played rook h1, like just fighting my other attacking idea. He played queen to f8. Queen h7 check. King f7. And here I lost a lot of my advantage after rook h6. Like, I considered g6, but I saw his king can get away. And like while I can get this pawn, like rook h5 says I don't care about material. I want your king. So that's why I didn't like g6, and I played rook h6 to try and attack him some more, and put the rook on g6 instead, to attack it one more time, to just break through on his king. He played d4. And after d4, I played queen to g6 check. He played king to g8. He actually had to run his king to the center, even if I could take on e6 with the check. So now I can bring my knight in. And knight f6 is a huge threat. After 94, he's played rook d8. Like, I guess he thought that he's going to have to sacrifice material back, but it's actually a lot worse than that. the moment he allowed knight f6, the game is over. Rook f6, g f6, and queen f6. Like, that's a top computer move because it avoids an immediate loss, but queen h7 and this is over. And king f7 just made it even worse for him. Because now when I take on this, he can't take back with the pawn because it's pinned. He has to take back with the king and allow this. And after this, he resigned. King f8 was a little bit better because you can take back with the pawn at least. And now, at least you have a... At least you still have a rook. Like, I said, like, show... Like, be careful against the bird. And be careful even more because, like FG6, like, destabilizes his position a lot. And be very careful, very, very careful opening the H-file like this. You could have some tactics like this. So, like that was, like, probably my best attack ever. Like, the best attack I've ever gotten at. Because, like, it started with a rook sacrifice. You know, like, it was pawn storm, then just a rook sacrifice. And it looks ridiculous because it looks like I'm attacking with just a queen, but no. Like, I just got... Like, his king can't run. As weird as it looks, his king can't run. I thought, like, after, like, he moves rook or something, like, rook h1, either gets checkmated or loses his rook. So be careful opening the h-file like this, and always look out for tactics like this if your opponent does open the h-file.